You don't want your tea to get cold, no? So, where were we, dear?
I was about to explain to you why I believed I was God.
Of course, that's it. You mentioned something about not being born of the womb.
I said What is the difference between life and death, Dr. Laurie?
Oh, this reminds me of an Abdul Kalam quote. Life posed a question to death, you see, asking, "Why do people love me and hate you?" And death replied, "Because you are a beautiful lie, and I am a painful truth." The only difference between the two is what we make in our own minds, Emmitt.
And what do you make them to be in your mind?
My thoughts on life or death are completely inconsequential to this conversation. However, I'm no less interested to hear your assessment.
I do think our time is now up, Doctor.
Same time next week?
A man dressed in all black is walking down a country lane. Suddenly, a large black car, with no lights on, comes around the corner and screeches to a halt. How did the car's driver know he was there?
I give up.
It was daytime. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, Doctor.
I understand Silas, but that's the thing. His mind is beyond extraordinary. You should hear him transpose his ideas of E. Jones' theory of the superiority complex and his definitive explanation of apotheosis.
Jones was a Welsh practitioner of psychoanalysis and a Freud freak at best, Karen. Any studies of the superiority complex or apotheosis before 1967 completely contradicts and further perpetuates what little understanding we have of the delusional disorder.
So are you discrediting the earlier research? I mean, with all we know, you would throw away the only real basis of understanding that we have?
This is what I'm saying. Conducive behavior from that of said second party to that of said first party only confirms that which is believed to be delusional into which is non-delusional. As long as you give this young man the time of day, Karen, you make his imaginary world real. And that can be very dangerous, shall he grows bored.
So am I to cut off his only lifeline to societal existence? I beg to differ. I think he's reaching for air. His whole world It's completely within his mind, and I'm gonna walk him through it. He deserves that. He fucking deserves that. You're comfortable just staring at people, Emmitt? Don't you find that somewhat odd?
I enjoy staring at you. Your indecision captivates me.
You think I'm indecisive? What makes me indecisive?
You're unsure of what to ask me. You haven't decided which portion of my life is real and which isn't. But it's all real.
Does believing something exists make it exist?
Does believing something doesn't exist make it not?
Wow. Do you now believe you are a bad man?
I am just. Does elimination of life make me bad?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean, Dr. Laurie.
Are you saying you've taken a life?
Mm-hmm. If I believe it not true, does it make it not true? Now I must make like a Catholic priest and pull out. Our meeting is adjourned, Doctor.
Emmitt, we're really not that different from each other. You're not as abnormal as you pretend to be.
Sure I am. Toodaloo.
Hi, Silence? Yeah. What are you doing for lunch tomorrow? Okay. After you finish with the Mangolis, meet me at the Fenway. Thanks.
My sincere apologies for my blatant tardiness, Karen. You know how the Mangalis can be during such depositions and statutory assemblies at this time of year.
I really appreciate with your busy schedule you making time for me.
Well, I know better than to call you an old friend, but nonetheless, you are a dear friend. This gathering is about your most recent conquest, I presume?
Yes, it is actually.
Well, then do tell. But allow me to reconstitute myself first. Revitalization of the physical embodiment is essential on every decree. And a little liquor doesn't hurt from time to time either.
I hear you. So, About this young man, Emmitt. He seems to have expressed a desire to fortify his own interpretation of DD.
Well, isn't that the premise of delusional disorder? To certify the uncertifiable?
I understand that, Silas, but it's in complete contradiction to his psychosis, and has been for the entire 2 years of my treating him.
So?
So he is either a murderer, which I do not believe for a moment, or for the last 2 years, week after week of my treating him, this man has been a fake.
Okay. So you're gonna have to test him.
But how? How can I test the mind of a man more brilliant than anyone I've ever met at the university?
Call his bluff. Ask him for some proof. What about the what about the guy a couple of weeks ago that disappeared with a fedora and a white bandana? Maybe we could glean some information from there, and then you know you're on the right track.
You want me to ask my psychotic patient for proof that he's murdered someone?
At this point, Karen, I don't know what else to suggest.
No! No! I told you I don't want to upgrade my cable. No! I told you guys that if you kept pestering me, I was gonna go to Netflix. So why don't you transfer me to your billing department so I can disconnect? I'm calling Netflix today. Emmitt, what are you doing here?
I'm here for you, Doctor. Are you too busy for me today?
Well, you know the rules. You're never supposed to come here without an appointment.
Okay.
Since you're here, come on in. Just don't let it happen again.
Why do you have an addiction to tea?
I'm not addicted. I just enjoy it. Are you here to tell me that you've killed someone today?
I, in fact, did not kill anyone today.
Good.
I killed him last night.
Is that so?
It is so. I killed him with this.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, Emmitt. I'm not really sure what game it is you're playing, but it's not one that I'm at all interested in.
You're right. You're absolutely right. No more games. My name is Emmitt Anderson, and I suffer from Cotard's delusion and general DD. Later, Gator. Like a terrorist, I must blow this joint.
Wait, Emmitt. There was a murder on the news a couple of nights ago. A man with a dark gray fedora with a white bandana tied around it. Was that you?
No way. That wasn't me.
We're not that much different, Emmitt. You can tell me the truth.
It wasn't me, Doctor. Good night.
me. Look at me. Do you see me? What, am I real to you? Yes. Am I fucking real to you? Yes. Yes.
Come on! Shut up! Get up there, bitch! Get up! Why did you do that? Why did you follow me? I'm going to have to kill you. First, I'm going to get a kiss from you. I just gotta get a kiss.
Emmitt, I'm no different than you. I'm no different than you. I can help.
Give me.
I can help. I'm no different than you. You're real dead. You got about 3 minutes before you bleed out. I should have killed you months ago when you wasted my fucking tea. I told your cracker ass we were the same. Damn, that's some good ass tea.